We do so many productions here. It's really great that in every year you get such a varied sort of scope and scale on your assignments that you can go from a Shakespeare project to a rep show back to New Work Festival, which is really nice to be able to constantly flex your muscles. You're not just on one track the entire time.
There are lots of opportunities to do new work here, and that's fantastic. I love stage managing new works, and that was a huge selling point for me, that I would get to work on those shows. And we have stage managers come in who have never done a new play before, and it's such an eye-opening experience, I think, to see a play develop in the room in front of you.
Well, I think it's also so important because it's not even learning how to like work with new work, but working with playwrights who are in the room, working with the whole creative team who's building this thing from the ground up for the first time. It's a totally new experience.
Plus, it forces you to be flexible, even in your stage management style. Nothing is concrete. Nothing stays. You might have new pages and then 2 hours later decide that scene doesn't function. And that's I think it's an opportunity that not a lot of people get out in the working world, that to be connected to a theater where you get 6 or 7 opportunities a year to really flex how managerial but flexible can I be is a really fun, exciting thing in our department.
Well, and it's a great exercise in like what the fundamentals of stage management and what your style is too, that you always have that to return to, and then you get to expand beyond that.
I think as a department, we strive really hard in all of our assignments to work on this working professional sort of level, but it's a nice culmination of everything that we've learned to be able to go to the rep and be identified as the stage manager, the go-to person for decisions, and not necessarily have school attached, or the fact that you're still a current student attached to it. Nobody treats you differently. You are the stage manager.
Yeah, like I've seen on so many productions, like the stage management team at the rep working really hard, and then the cast realizing that they had class right before this, and they're like, "Wait, what? You just came from class?" And you're like, "Yeah, I am a student here too."
Okay, do you still have to participate in coursework? Yes, that is something you have to do. Yeah.
Yeah, they forget that we're students, but that's also one of the most rewarding things I think about it, is that they forget that we're students, that we have achieved that level of professionalism, and they recognize that in us.